Hey, this is Tracy at Renter's Place, and we were just talking this week at our office about the rising number of late payments and evictions, and I'm seeing in some of the groups online that you as self-managing owners are experiencing the same thing. So inflation on the rise and the COVID money's dried up. Who ends up getting paid last? Well, you, the landlord, is what it seems. So what I wanted to talk to you now is about how to legally and properly evict your tenant. I know a lot of you I've seen in the online forums are asking, how do I do this? When do I start it? What do I do? And that's what I want to talk about here. First off, there's a right way and a wrong way. We don't want you to do it the wrong way. The wrong way would be going over to the house, taking off the front door and leaving and telling your tenant that you're going to put the door back on as soon as they make their payment. Well, that's going to be viewed as retaliation, and that's going to get you in a lot of hot water. So let's talk about how you do it legally. There's 5 kind of easy steps to follow. First thing is look at your lease. What does your lease say? When is the rent late? So at Renter's Place, it's due on the 1st. You have a grace period till the 5th, and it's late on the 6th. So on the 6th, that's when we're going to do our posting. All right. So number 1, look at your lease. 2, don't wait. You have to start the clock. This is a process, and if it's considered late on the 6th, that's when you want to start the process. Don't wait at that point. Get the clock moving. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to notify them on that 6th day or whenever it allows in your lease. And you're going to do that with a 5-day notice to pay or quit. You've got 3 options then on how you're going to do this. 1, you can hand it directly to your tenant. 2, you can hand it to anybody at the residence 12 years or older. Or 3, which is what happens most often, is you can post on their house in a conspicuous place. We try to do it on the front door. Now, if they've got a chain link around the front yard and there's a large dog in the front yard, you may not want to do that. So you can post it on the mailbox or the fence or something that's conspicuous for them to find it. And then you're going to send a certified mailing, all right? So you're going to send this out the same day, right? Then at that point, you say, okay, now what do I do? Well, you wait your 5 days. If they haven't paid, keep in mind the clock's now running. If they haven't paid, you're going to send that over to the attorney. Again, people say, do I have to use an attorney? You don't have to use an attorney, but if you don't know what you're doing, why would you not want to use an attorney? Just use somebody who knows how to do it. We use JJ at Tulsa Evictions. They do a great job. It's very reasonable, and I know it gets done right. What are you going to have to send to the attorney? You need to send a copy of their lease. You need to send a copy of their ledger showing how far they're behind, send a copy of that 5-day pay or quit notice, and then if you did do a certified mailing, you're going to get something like this little green card back from the post office, and you're going to want to send that over. At that point, it's sit and wait. The attorney's got it, it's in their hands. It's going to take about 2 weeks to get a court date, and then depending on what the judge says at that point, another 1 to 3 weeks to get the tenant out of the house. This is how you legally evict your tenant. Now, again, I'm going to go back to that clock. If you wait on a promise to pay, or if you wait 30 days, if we go from the beginning, from it's late to I've put out a 5-day notice, to it takes 2 weeks to get a court date, to it takes another 21 days to get them out, you're about 45 days. If you wait 30 days, you've turned a 45-day process into a 75-day process. Start the clock immediately. You can stop the clock at any time. If they pay you, you can cancel everything. You can cancel it with the attorney, you can pull back that 5-day notice, and the clock starts over at the beginning of the month, next month for them. At Renter's Place, we're a full-service property management company. If we can help you in any way, we'd love to visit with you about helping you manage your properties, or if you've got questions about how to manage them yourself, we just want to make sure you're doing it right. You can find us online at rentersplace.com. Thanks.